stereophonic sound for the home is recorded on two separate tracks, each one giving special emphasis to certain sections of the orchestra, as heard from those positions. Now, when played back simultaneously on two separate systems, the sounds are blended together to achieve a new dimension in sound, impossible to obtain in a monaural recording.
From William Rolland Stadium, it's time for the home opener for CLU football in the 2022 season. It's the Chapman Panthers visiting from Orange, California, and the Lutheran Kingsmen. Both squads in the SCIAC Conference, but tonight is not a SCIAC matchup. We welcome you to the first ever iCLU radio broadcast live from William Rolland Stadium. Logan Soforenko taking it through all the action. It is just great to be back here in Thousand Oaks, especially with the rain. We saw a little bit of rain today, but luckily we've had clear skies till about 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. A little bit of clouds right now sitting at 78 degrees with a little bit of humidity, but we are dry. The table we are set up on is dry as well, but nevertheless, this isn't baseball where you cancel the game if there's rain. We play on unless there's lightning, but we're ready to go. Chapman University coming into today 1-0. Cal Lutheran 0-1. However, some promising signs late in last week's contest in Texas. We saw the first 3 quarters, and it wasn't pretty for Cal Lutheran. We thought it was going to be a blowout, but they took the game to overtime, and they were defeated by just 1 point. Chapman, on the other hand, they've been fantastic. They've been spectacular in the red zone, but they're going to be even more spectacular against Cal Lutheran because entering today, they have an 8-game win streak against the Cal Lu Kingsmen as we're ready for kickoff here at William Rolland Stadium. Cal Lutheran will kick away to the Chapman receiving end. It'll be Daniel Burgos, the place kicker, who also is the kickoff man, lining up. Ball at the 35-yard line, ready to go, whistle blown. 2022 home opener here at William Rolland Stadium. Winds up and delivers the kick, and we're underway from William Rolland Stadium. Hauled in at the 2-yard line for the Panthers. Up the middle he goes. Dodging a tackle. Burgos tried to make the tackle. He's near side at the 40. Out of bounds at the 44-yard line in the Chapman territory. And that is where the Chapman offense will set up shop. A team that is very successful in the run game. And they're not afraid to use both quarterbacks. Nathaniel Espinoza is their man under center today. But don't be surprised if we see Jack Alexander, the backup quarterback, the sophomore from Redondo Beach. So now here we go, the Chapman offense on the field. Cotton candy skies, if you will, here over the stadium. Lining back 2 receivers, 2 in the slot, 2 running backs set, including the starting running back Mendoza. Espinoza takes the snap, fires towards the far sideline at the 50-yard line. Nobody was there. He was trying to hit Spencer Corona, but there was a miscommunication there. 2nd down and 10 with 14:48 clock stopped here in the first quarter. Nathaniel Espinoza, 9 for 11 last week. Talked about that run game, but he was pretty solid passing it. 165 yards, 1 touchdown, did not throw a pick. He's got Tanner Mendoza in the backfield as well. 3 receivers set. Near side is Spencer Corona. Espinoza takes the snap, rolls to his right, looking for a receiver. He's got his man at the 43-yard line of Cal Lutheran territory, hauled in by number 9, Wyatt Harden. It's a Chapman first down with 14:42 to go in the first quarter. Well, very mobile quarterback. Didn't see it in the first sequence, but he was able to get his man on the second one. That was the second play from scrimmage for Chapman. They're going to be setting up shop at the Kingsmen 43-yard line. Espinoza takes the snap, drops back around midfield. He's got time, fires one, nearly picked off in the secondary. Boy, that was almost a freebie as it's now 2nd down and 10. Gabe Hernandez almost picked that thing off. And that's one of those things where you look at it and you don't normally see them make that interception, but if you're a defensive back, that's where you have that pick. That's one you want back. But if you're a linebacker, that's one we can't get mad at because that's just those jump balls. But if you're looking at Espinoza right there, that's a fastball. Espinoza lining up on 2nd down and 10. Motion man is John Kral. Here's a throw to the far sideline. Ball pops out. It's recovered by the offensive lineman at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. That's where they're going to mark it. It's going to be 3rd down and 1 with 4:15 to go. They hit Wyatt Harden for the 2nd time. That's his 2nd completion from Espinoza. He caught it for 8 yards and then dropped it right around the 32-yard line, but it's marked right at the 33 in Cal Lutheran territory. 3rd down and 2. Espinoza takes the snap, nearly runs into his running back, takes it himself, and he dives for the 1st down. Did he get enough? They're seeing if he's short. Near side referee saying he's at the 34-yard line. If that's the case, he's short. That's 4th down. And that's where they're going to mark him. Really interesting to see Espinoza right there. He went up the middle, had about 3 yards in front of him to run, but he elected to dive instead, thinking he got the 1st down, but he was marked short. And we'll see what Chapman decides to do on 4th down. Chapman is 1 for 1 on 4th down this season. That was in that first matchup last week. Espinoza hands it off up the middle. Is it enough? The handoff was to Isaiah Woods. And they're going to mark it. It looks like short with the way Cal Lutheran's defense is reacting. They're celebrating. They're waiting for the signal from the Whitecap official. It's a turnover on downs. Cal Lutheran stuffs them. Big defensive stance for the Kingsmen. And they're going to take over at Chapman's 34-yard line with 13 minutes and 8 seconds to go here in the 1st quarter. We talked about that run game, and in that drive after the 1st down, there wasn't much of it on display. Isaiah Woods, who is technically the 3rd running back for Chapman in their roster, could not get the 4th down conversion. So now here's Nick Lasher, the senior quarterback from Norco High School for Cal Lutheran. Motion man is Angel. Lasher takes the snap, drops back, looks to Angel. He makes the catch at the 42-yard line, tackled at the 43. That's where they're going to mark him. It'll be 2nd down and about 3 with under 13 to go here in the 1st quarter. It's a near side catch. They mark him at the 43-yard line. Nick Lasher going fast for Cal Lutheran. Nick Lasher looking for his running back, Isaiah Martin, another one of the captains for Cal Lutheran in the backfield. And that's where he is. He's got the bright orange, or yellow, I should say, gloves. Lasher takes the snap. Throw to the near sideline looking for the sophomore. He can't make the catch. It was targeted for Johnny Borjas, the sophomore out of Oxnard. And here's a guy who had a big role last year as just a freshman. They wanted him there. It was a good ball, just a little underthrown. So it's now 3rd down and short. 2 plays ago, they marked it 2nd down and 1. So it's now 3rd down and 1. Lasher looking to take the snap here. Woods in the backfield. Beg your pardon, Martin. Lasher takes the snap, hand off to Martin. Martin is met at the 40-yard line by a swamp of Panthers. Leading that tackle was Cade Jordan, the nice long-haired outside linebacker. Sophomore from Elk Grove makes it 4th and 2 for the Cal Lu offense, and they will elect to punt. Well, Daniel Burgos has been their place kicker, but also their punter. And he'll punt with 4th and 2 and 12 minutes and 2 seconds remaining here in the 1st quarter. Clock running. So the special teams for the Cal Lutheran Kingsmen, seen a couple of field goal makes. Burgos' punt sails to the near sideline. It's hauled in at the 17-yard line by Wyatt Harden, and he's met at the 23-yard line. That's where the Panthers will set up shop. So 2 3-and-outs. Or I should say 1 for Cal Lutheran, 1 4-and-out for Chapman. But a quick stoppage of play for all of our viewers joining us. The Cal Lutheran defense stuffed the Chapman Panthers on 4th down and 1 in the Chapman end of the Cal Lutheran end of the field. It's going to be Nathaniel Espinoza lined up with Marcos Reyes. Reyes in the backfield. 4 receivers set for Chapman, including the big tight end Quinton Bibble. He's lined up near side. Here's a handoff up the middle for about 3 yards. Marcos Reyes, who is the 2nd string running back, picks up about 3 yards. Be 2nd down and 7. So a little bit about Nathaniel Espinoza, who's technically the starting running back. He has not seen the field today. Marcos Reyes had 5 rushes last week, 38 yards, and so had 1 fumble. So ball security, a big thing. Espinoza takes the snap, drops back, pressure coming, near side, nearly picked off, and it falls in and out of the arms of the secondary man, Osirame, and he nearly had it with one hand. The pressure was coming, and that's going to make it 3rd down. 3rd down and about 6. 10:57 to go here in the first quarter. First quarter moving slow. A lot of stoppage of plays. So now here is Espinoza trying to pick up a 1st down. Something that Chapman has only done once. It was on 2nd down. That was their opening drive. Espinoza takes the snap, drops back, looking far side. He has his man. That is Marcos Reyes out of the backfield, and he picks up enough for the 1st down. He's marked out of bounds at the 37-yard line of Chapman territory. 1st down and 10, 10:43 to go. 2nd 1st down for Chapman. That's a big one right there. So that is indeed where they'll set up. Jim Carlisle, the public address announcer, announcing over the PA. So now Espinoza, a couple of different guys in the backfield. Takes the snap, hands it off to his man as he makes a cut up the middle, and he's stopped right around midfield at the 49-yard line. Another 1st down for the Panthers. Ursino, who is actually the special teams man, picks up another 1st down. He's marked at the 48-yard line. Looks like that's where it's going to be for the Panthers in the Chapman end of the field. 3rd 1st down for Chapman. Ursino back in the backfield with 3 receivers set for the Panthers. Espinoza takes the snap, rolls to his right, launches one towards the far sideline. It's another 1st down. Making the catch is John Kral. It's 1st and 10 from the Cal Lutheran 39-yard line. Well, after only picking up 1 1st down before this drive, Chapman has picked up 3 1st downs on 3 consecutive plays. That time they went to the air. Espinoza showing a lot of discipline here at quarterback from Corona Del Mar. Takes the snap, hands it off to Ursino. Ursino making a cut, tackled at the 36-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and long. Tackle made by Devin Gooseby. Devin Gooseby, the freshman, hails from Fullerton, California. 9:11 to go here in the first quarter. 2nd down and 8. Fullerton not too far from Chapman. Still in that Orange County, Southern California part. 3 receivers set. 1 running back in the backfield. That's Tanner Mendoza. Espinoza wanted to get it on the initial hut, but now looks over towards his sideline. Chapman on the far sideline, that's where their bench is. Cal Lutheran's bench is on the near sideline as Espinoza takes the snap, drops back, pressure coming, he doesn't see it, launches a ball towards the 10-yard line, and it was intended for John Kral. Penalty marker flies, and this is likely going to be on Cal Lutheran. We'll see who they give it to. And it looks like it indeed will be on Cal Lutheran. With the way it was reacted, it was Rafael Navarro who was on the field. It's going to be 1st down for Chapman. The first penalty of the game comes with 8:39 to go here in the first quarter. And that's just one of those where he did not see the pressure. Espinoza didn't see it whatsoever. That's why that ball did not have a lot on it. And that's why it was up for grabs. But also when it's up for grabs, that's when the penalty markers fly, because that's when the defensive backs, and in this case the linebackers, jump in and say, we can make some contact here because it's anybody's ball. So now it's 1st down and 10 from the Cal Lutheran 23-yard line. Espinoza with 1 running back in the backfield. Takes the snap, looking for the end zone, and making the catch is Spencer Corona for the touchdown. Chapman strikes first with 8:34 to go here in the first quarter. Spencer Corona had 2 receptions last week for just 28 yards, and his first catch of the day is a touchdown. And there's the first touchdown ball from Espinoza. So now here is Ben Byrell, the place kicker for Chapman, looking to get the extra point. They line up to kick a PAT. Kick is on its way, and it is good. So with that, it is now 7-0 Chapman here in the first quarter. Chapman did score, but that's one of those learning drives for the Cal Lutheran defense. And it all comes down to that pressure that was applied from the defensive line. Pressure came from Sheehy Baker, nearly got him, but because the hit was coming, the ball didn't have much on it. That penalty set it up for a touchdown. 5 first downs in that drive for Chapman. 5 of those first downs came on 6 plays. So now here is Cal Lutheran ready to return it. Dante Coxum, one of the return men for Cal Lutheran. 2 men deep for the Kingsmen. And Chapman does have a different kickoff man. It's Owen Tapia. His first kickoff as he gets ready to go. Sun setting a little bit more here at William Rolland Stadium. Almost completely dark. Tapia delivers the kick. It is sent toward Coxum. Coxum fields it at the 5-yard line. Coxum towards the middle of the field at the 20-yard line, breaks a tackle, fighting for the 25-yard line. That's where he's tackled. It's going to be first down and 10 for Cal Lutheran. And Cal Lutheran's going to have to respond. We talked about it in the open. Lifetime, Cal Lutheran and Chapman, it is 13 even. 13 wins for Chapman, 13 wins for Cal Lutheran. But the big catch is Chapman entering today has won 8 straight against Cal Lutheran. This is not a SCIAC matchup. The SCIAC matchup will take place on November 5th at Chapman. That is the last regular season match of the year for the Kingsmen. So now here's Nick Lasher. Isaiah Martin in the backfield. Motion man is Jaden Klein. Lasher takes the snap, drops back, looking. Over the middle of the field, it's hauled in by Angel. Angel making some moves at the 20. He's at the 10, at the 5. He's tackled at the 1-yard line. It'll be first down and goal, Cal Lutheran. Julio Angel, what a dart there from Lasher, and that's how you respond if you're Cal Lutheran. They're actually going to set him up at the 2-yard line. And man, Julio Angel was almost there. He was making some moves in the middle of the field around the 25-yard line. But now it's going to be first down and goal. One running back in the backfield, that is Isaiah Martin. Lasher takes the snap, hands it off to Martin. Martin looking for the end zone. It looks like he's short. They're going to mark him right around the 1 and maybe 2-yard line, second down and goal. Harrison Donato made the tackle. Harrison Donato plays a little bit of outside linebacker and inside linebacker. 7 minutes, 35 seconds to go here in the first quarter. So now here is Lasher again. Nothing under center. A lot of shotgun for the senior. Martin still in the backfield. Motion man is Jaden Klein. Here is Lasher rolling to his right for the end zone. It is broken up last minute by the Panthers. It'll be third down and goal. Dangerous ball there from Lasher. That's the first time we've seen Nick Lasher roll to his right. Saw that a lot from the Chapman offense. We can see it for the Cal Lutheran bench. Hector Gonzalez, the backup quarterback, communicating to his offense. He's got the headset on. So it's third down and goal. Cal Lutheran is 1 for 2 on field goals this year. But they're thinking 6 right here. Third down and goal. Klein comes in motion again from the far side. Lasher takes the snap, drops back, looking. He's got Martin. Martin makes the catch. He's in the end zone for the touchdown. Cal Lutheran responds. It's captain to captain. A 2-yard touchdown pass. And Lasher has got his 5th passing touchdown of the season as we await the point after. Well, we said it. Cal Lutheran, they needed to respond, and they did just that. So Burgos will look to make it a tie game. We'll see what he's got in store. A couple of kickoffs for Burgos, the punter and the place kicker. Long, lengthy snap. Here's the hold. Here's the kick, and it is right through the uprights. We are tied at 7 with 7 minutes and 8 seconds to go here in the first quarter. That's a good drive. It didn't take long. It took longer in the red zone than it did to actually get down the field. Cal Lutheran entered today with 1 for 5 in the red zone. And they're 1 for 1 today. That's a better margin, and it's good to see the Candyman back tossing the candy around to the fans in the stands. Sits up in the press box, and well, it's a great time to have everybody back here at William Rolland Stadium. Along with our entire crew at iCLU Radio, Logan Soforenko taking you through all the action. Daniel Burgos has been very busy for the Cal Kingsmen. He is going to kick another ball off. He's had to punt a couple of times, and he's going to have to do it again. It's going to be Gio Orsino back for the Panthers and Isaiah Woods. They've been at running back today, so they've seen the field quite a bit. 7-7 ball game, 7 minutes, 8 seconds here in the first quarter. Burgos delivers the kick. The kick sails. It is hauled in by Isaiah Woods at the 5-yard line. Isaiah Woods towards the middle of the field trying to break some tackles. Hurdles a man. He's tripped up by the feet around the 32-yard line. Penalty marker flies. The penalty marker was thrown right around the 30-yard line. And we'll see what the penalty is. Gio Orsino was the other return man, but he laid a pretty nice block for the Panthers, but good open field tackle. And the penalty was on Chapman, so it's going to push them back a little bit. So it's 7 minutes and 2 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. And the Cal Lutheran defense, it wasn't a sloppy possession the last time they were on the field. It was a good drive, just one miscommunication. But if you're Cal Lutheran's defense right here, you look back to the first drive in which they kept Chapman off the field by forcing a 4-and-out and a turnover on downs. So now here is Nathaniel Espinoza, still in at quarterback. We talked about Jack Alexander, the backup quarterback for Chapman. He saw the field last week. Chapman scored 6 touchdowns last week, and they were perfect on-point afters. Espinoza takes the snap, drops back at the 5, launches a ball towards the middle of the field. It's hauled in by Wyatt Harden. Harden is tripped up and tackled at the 30-yard line of Cal Lutheran's territory. It's another long completion for the Panthers. It's going to be first down and 10 from the 37-yard line. 6:48 to go, clock running. And Espinoza is launching that ball. He had 165 yards last week. Not afraid to let it fly and also to let some people grab it. Chapman tried to draw Cal Lutheran offsides there. They moved, but they did not cross the line, so Chapman will reset. In the backfield is Isaiah Woods. Espinoza with 3 receivers set, takes the snap. Woods gets the handoff, darts up the middle. Pile of people trying to get that ball, and he's brought down at the 36-yard line. Making the tackle is Pete Mischel, the defensive end. He made sure Woods was going nowhere. Second down and 8 with 6 minutes and 5 seconds to go with a running clock here in the first quarter. Espinoza, 5 for 8. 1 touchdown already, 134 yards. Lining up is Wyatt Harden. Nobody in the slot or far just yet. Spencer Corona in as well. The tight end Bibble lined up right next to the right tackle. Espinoza takes the snap, throws it. That is caught. John Krall right by the 30. Stepping out of bounds right around the 25-yard line where he's tackled inbounds. It's another first down for Chapman with 5.5 to go here in the first quarter. It'll be first down and 10 from the Cal 25-yard line. Well, that's been their sweet spot. When they can't do long balls, they like going to that slant in across the middle of the field. That's where Espinoza has had success. 144 yards in the first quarter. Woods in the backfield. Wyatt Harden lined up far side. Espinoza takes the snap, hands it off to Woods. Woods has some blocks right around the 25-yard line. He is tackled, brought forward at about the 24, and that's where they're going to mark him. It'll be second down and about 8 with 4:50 to go here in the first quarter. Be just a gain of 1, so it'll be second down and 9. Well, Wyatt Harden, who had the touchdown reception in the first drive, is a senior, is a team captain. Captains have been active for both squads today. 3 receivers set for 2nd down and 9 from the iCLU 25. Espinoza takes the snap, rolls to his right, launches towards the end zone, and it is incomplete. Pass intended for John Crawl, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and long. A little bit of contact there on the far side, but of the end zone, I should say, but no contact that was worth throwing a penalty because that ball wasn't really in the reach of John Crawl. Only seen 2 penalty markers today. 3rd down and 9. Clock is stopped at 4:18 with the incompletion. Lining up near side is Spencer Corona, the receiver, then the tight end Quinton Bibble. 2 receivers set far side as well. Espinoza takes the snap, pressure coming, soft ball, and it's nearly picked off, but incomplete. So that's going to bring up 4th down. Pass was nearly picked off for the 2nd time. And they're going to send Espinoza off the field. And they're going to bring out Ben Byrol, the place kicker, to kick a field goal. Be a pretty lengthy kick. High snap, it gets away from the holder, ball's up for grabs. It's down at the 49-yard line of Chapman territory. The holder, Wyatt Harden, could not get it. It was a high snap. So the Kingsmen not only dodge a potential 3-point lead for Chapman, but they get Shop rolling at the 50-yard line. And that's where Nick Lasher and company will set up. 4:11 to go here in the first quarter. We talked about Nathaniel Espinoza's numbers. Nick Lasher's numbers have been fantastic as well. 50% completion rate thus far, 3 for 6, 84 yards, and 1 touchdown. Has not thrown a pick tonight. Did have 1 last week. 1 running back in the backfield, that is Isaiah Martin. Lasher takes the snap, drops back, pressure coming, throws the ball as he's hit. And they're going to say it was an incomplete pass. He was inside the hash marks. So we'll see where they rule it. And they're saying he was outside the hash mark, so no intentional grounding. It'll be 2nd down and about a mile. We'll see where they down it. They're going to call it an incomplete pass. So they'll be right back at midfield. The worst penalty in football was avoided right there. Intentional grounding is a result in a loss of downs and a 15-yard penalty. So Lasher was 2nd down and 10 at midfield with 4:04 to go here in the first quarter. Takes the snap, hands it off to Martin. Martin goes nowhere. He's met at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10 from midfield. So we'll see if Lasher goes to the air here. Julio Angel coming back on for the Kingsmen, likewise with Johnny Borjas. Borjas the sophomore, Angel the senior. Julio Angel did have a touchdown last week in Texas. So we'll see if they target him here. He heads to the sideline. Borjas lined up in the slot near side. Martin in the backfield. Lasher looking for a motion man. It's the tight end Stanley Asiegbu. Lasher takes the mediocre snap, launches it to Asiegbu, who can't corral the pass at the 48-yard line. And it's going to be 4th down and 10. Cal Lutheran sending out the punting unit. Asiegbu, who had just 2 receptions last week, but he did haul in a touchdown, totaling 65 yards. It's going to be 4th down and 10 with 3:18 to go here in the first quarter. A quarter that has gone by very slow. So now here is Daniel Burgos with Ryan Harden set to receive it for Chapman. Here's the snap. Here's the punt. Sailing towards the near sideline. Harden fields it at about the 13-yard line, and we'll see where they down him. He was tackled by the special teams unit at around the 13-yard line. That's where they're going to mark him in Chapman territory. 1st down and 10. Diego Serrano who made the tackle for the Kingsmen. 7-7 ball game here in the first quarter. Chapman Panthers and Cal Lutheran Kingsmen. 2 SCIAC teams, not a SCIAC matchup. Cal Lutheran 0-1 on the year. Chapman 1-0. Chapman and Pomona Pitzer are the only two squads in the SCIAC that have wins to their name. SCIAC play has not started yet by any means, but they're the only teams in the win column in overall play. Gio Ursino in the backfield with Nathaniel Espinoza. Espinoza gets the snap, hands it off to Ursino, darting his way near side at the 15-yard line. He's tackled right around the 16, picks up a couple of yards. But making the tackle is Shane Caldwell. Shane Caldwell was in on that tackle. We'll see who they credit it to. Caldwell played last week. Inside linebacker. It's going to be 2nd down and 7 with 2:45 to go here in the first quarter. Two receivers set in the far side. Nobody out down low. The sights of the crowd. Espinoza takes the snap, hands it off to Ursino. Ursino is tackled right around the 23-yard line. Penalty marker on the field. And we'll see what they call it. And it looks like it's going to go against the Panthers. We'll see what they say. So it's a personal foul and a legal block below the legs that's going to push Chapman back. And that's something that Chapman has not had a problem with coming into today. Not many penalties. Their offense, just one penalty coming into today. 19 total first downs last week, 8 rushing, 10 passing. We'll see what they got today right now here in the latter stages of the first quarter. Espinoza with 6 completions on the day, backed up right inside the opposing red zone at the 9-yard line of Chapman territory. That's where they mark him, at the 9. So it's a pretty lengthy trial, but if you're Chapman, you still got 2 downs to work with. But Cal Lutheran's defense, they've been spectacular tonight. 1 penalty that cost them 6, but other than that, they've been nails. You hear the chance of pick 6 in the crowd. Espinoza drops back in his own end zone, throws to the right side, and making the catch is Wyatt Harden. And he is tackled at the 20-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 4. Or correction, 3rd down and 3. So they pick up 11 yards right back. Approaching a minute to play here in the first quarter. Currently at 1 minute and 5 seconds. So they're at the 20, 3rd down and 4. We were right the first time. Jackson White on the sideline for Cal Lutheran, telling the fans to get hyped. Chapman trying to draw Cal Lutheran off sides. Unsuccessful. They look at their sideline for what the move is. 2 running backs set, Ursino and Woods. Espinoza takes the snap, double pumps, fires right side. Making the catch is Spencer Corona for another Chapman first down. And he is marked out of bounds at the 30-yard line. It's a first down. 33 seconds to go here in the first quarter. About a 1-second difference between play clock and game clock. 27 on the game clock. 1-second difference is in favor of the play clock. A positive advantage. And it looks like Chapman's going to go with 1 more play. 15 seconds to go. Espinoza takes the snap. Hands it off. Darting his way at the 35-yard line is Tanner Mendoza. And that should take us to the end of the first quarter. It's a tie ball game. It's been a good one through the first 15 minutes. We can't wait to see what the other 3 have in store. We'll be right back as you're listening to the SCIAC Division III football matchup here on iCLU Radio, your campus station. Back here at William Rolland Stadium, Chapman now going from the left side of the field to the right side of the field with the quarter being switched. Logan Soforenko on hand. Espinoza takes the snap, rolling to his left, launching a ball down the far sideline. Harden, did he make the catch? He did. They're saying he made the catch at the 34-yard line of Cal Lutheran territory. Another dart from Espinoza. Oh, man, the far sideline has been the best friend, but a bigger best friend has been Wyatt Harden. He's been spectacular for Chapman. Already has over 100 yards receiving. So 34-yard line, first down and 10 in the CLU end of the field. Under 14 and a half to go. Espinoza with one running back in the backfield takes the snap, rolling to his left toward the far sideline again, looking for Spencer Corona. Pass is incomplete. No penalty marker on the field. John Lopez was the man who broke it up. Second down and 10 right here in the 34-yard line. John Lopez was looking around to see if there was a penalty marker, and there wasn't. So you'll take that any day of the week. Officially night here at Cal Lutheran. The lights are on, stands are packed. Chapman traveled well. They're only about 2.5 hours away, but when they were traveling, I guarantee you there was traffic on I-5. Second down and 10. Espinoza hands it off to Isaiah Woods. Isaiah Woods is met at the 35-yard line. That's a tiny little loss. It'll be third down and long. Shane Caldwell, the inside linebacker, made the tackle. It's third down and 11 from the 35-yard line in the Cal Lutheran end of the field. Very short 11. So we hear it in the crowd. They want the interception. Have not seen a defensive stance this season from Cal Lutheran. They're searching for their first interception as a team. They do have 2 fumble recoveries, and we're seeing a timeout that's going to be taken by Chapman. 7-7 is the score. 13:37 to go here in the second quarter. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to CLU Football on iCLU Radio, your campus station. Want to have a show on iCLU Radio? DM iCLU Radio on Instagram for more information on how you can have your own show and join the iCLU Radio Club. That's iCLU Radio on Instagram. Well, like we said, if you want to join us on the CLU Radio Network, the iCLU Radio program, give us an email. We'd love to have you. Well, here we go. Third down and 11. Music still playing. They like getting it going right up to the snap. Chapman took the timeout, their first one of the half. Espinoza with one running back in the backfield. Takes the snap. Penalty marker on the field. It was launched from the near sideline. We'll see what they call. Wyatt Harden is pleading that it was on Cal Lutheran. It's on Chapman. It's a false start. That's going to back him up 5 yards. It'll be third down and 16. Be from the Cal Lutheran 40-yard line. And the penalties for Chapman, it's hurt them. $13:36 to go here in the second quarter. Chapman has 2 for 4 on third down coming into this drive with 50% efficacy. Isaiah Woods in the backfield. 4 receivers set for Chapman. Espinoza takes the snap, drops back at the 46. Sidearm sling is incomplete, intended for John Krull at the 15-yard line. That's going to bring up fourth down and 16. In and out of his hands. And it looked like a pretty solid throw, but a little high from Espinoza. And we'll see if Espinoza stays on the field. He was out there a little bit longer, and they're going to punt it. It's going to go ahead and be Owen Tapia, who is also their kickoff man. He'll be punting it from the 40-yard line. Dante Coxum is the return man for Cal Lutheran. He's set up at around the 6-yard line. High snap, Tapia launches it right around the end zone, and that's where it's going to head for a touchback. Good little deke there from Dante Coxum to allow the touchback, and that's going to make it first down and 10 with 13:25 to go here in the second quarter from the Cal Lutheran 20-yard line. Well, Nick Lasher, 3 for 8, 84 yards, 1 touchdown. Isaiah Martin has been their only man with rushes to his name. 3 attempts. His long has been 2 yards. So they're looking for him to get a little more active. He's been very busy thus far. Does have a receiving touchdown. But the Kingsmen are ready to go from their own 20-yard line. 3 receivers set near side. Kingsmen going from the right side to the left side of the field. Lasher takes the snap, hands it off to Martin. Martin darting up the middle, and he's brought down at the 21-22-yard line. We'll see where they officially mark him. They give him 2, so it'll be second down and 8 with 13:08 to go here in the second quarter. 3 receivers set again near side. Lasher looks towards his near sideline. The captain from Norco was the man last year. He had 4 touchdowns last week. Passing, that is. Looking to convert this first down. Handoff to Martin. Martin up the middle, breaking some tackles. He's tackled at the 31-yard line. It looks like it's enough for a first down, and indeed it is. First down and 10 from the 31-yard line. 12:40 to go here in the second quarter. Well, that's his longest run of the day for Martin as the Kingsmen are working fast. Confusion on the Chapman end of the defensive side. And now Cal Lutheran finally settling down as we hear the first down chants from the stadium. 4 receivers set again. Lasher, shotgun formation, drops back, looking. He has his man, Angel. Angel makes the catch, staying on his feet, and he's marked down at the 37-yard line. That'll make it second down and 4. Staying in bounds and making some moves there. 38-yard lines where they mark him. 12 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Lasher once again trying to get Chapman to draw. The outside linebacker, Cade Jordan, with a nice long hair, thought about it because you can see it's going to be that linebacker blitz and rush, you should say. Lasher takes the snap, dropping back. Firing near side, and it is hauled in for the first down. Connor Matsky. It's a first down for Cal Lutheran. He's marked down at the 46-yard line of Chapman's territory. Big first down there for Cal Lutheran. That's a 16-yard completion. And Chapman has been Cal Lutheran's been demonstrating some good discipline on this drive. Taking their time, chewing some clock. And we saw how fast that first quarter, or slow that first quarter went. This second quarter's been going by a little bit faster. Lasher takes the snap, dropping back at the 45. Pocket collapsing, rolling, in trouble. Dumps it to his running back, Martin. Martin at the 35, at the 30, makes a cut. Tackled at the 25-yard line. Another first down for Cal Lutheran. And, boy, Nick Lasher made something out of absolutely nothing. He was about to get sacked. Cade Jordan was coming in. There you go. That's how you do it. Another first down for Cal Lutheran. That's the 3rd one of this drive. Well, here we go. This is not the game people saw on the preview and the program. Under 10.5 to go. Lasher takes the snap. Hand off to Martin. Martin, left side. And he's tackled at around the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of 1. At the 25-yard line is where he is down. It'll be second down and long with 10:11 to go here on the game clock. Great to have you with us on the iCLU radio broadcast. Logan Soforenko on hand from William Rolland Stadium. It's pitch black. First of 5 home games here at TO. So great to have our fans back. Max Bahu's family is behind me. Bahu, the starting left guard. Motion man from near to far side. Lasher Dropping back, looking for something, rolling to his right, pocket collapsing, plenty of time, firing near side, and it is dropped by Isaiah Martin. Ball was a little low, but they usually say if you get a hand on it, that's a catchable ball. But it's 3rd down and 10 for the Kingsmen. They are in field goal range. Daniel Burgos is the place kicker. Cal Lutheran scored after Chapman struck first. Wyatt Harden had the first touchdown, and then Isaiah Martin responded with a 2-yard receiving touchdown. A wonky catch, but it resulted in 6. That's where we are now, tied at 7, with both extra points being good. 3rd down and 10 from the 25-yard line. Lasher takes the snap, drops back, pressure coming, rolling to his right. He is sacked. Big loss there. Tackled by Alexander Tariguez. And that's going to make it 4th down and long, maybe taking Cal Lutheran out of field goal range. It is a 12-yard loss, and indeed, that is going to put them out of field goal range as Daniel Burgos gets ready to punt from midfield. That's where he is set up, of course. Ball is downed at the 37-yard line. 4th down and about a mile with 9 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Back deep for Chapman is Tanner Mendoza. Weak little punt from Burgos and takes a Kingsman bounce for about a minute as it goes into the end zone for a touchback. It was nearly down at the 1-yard line, and that's always a fun thing to see as the Chapman Panthers will set up shop from their own 20 with 8:45 to go here in the second quarter. But that's always something fun to see. What they do to keep the ball out of the end zone on the special team. Sometimes they'll throw it to their teammate, use one hand. New England Patriots are known for it. That was what they did back in 2018 against the Steelers. Took about 3 men to get it, but this is Division III SCIAC football, a little different. 1st down and 10 from the 20-yard line, Chapman territory. Nathaniel Espinoza still taking the snaps. We have not seen Jack Alexander. He was 6 for 8 last week. Alexander was 68 yards as Espinoza takes the first snap, hands it off to his man, Marcos Reyes, and he picks up about 3. Marked at the 24-yard line, pickup of a couple. 8:38 to go, running clock here in the second quarter. Hey, if you can't join us on the CLU live stream on CLU Sports or here on the broadcast, go ahead and tune in because the CLU dance team will be performing at halftime. Word on the street is the dance is going to be good. 2 receivers set, 2 running backs in the backfield for Chapman. 8:16 to go, 2nd down. Here's a handoff. There is Marcos Reyes again, up the middle, darting. We'll see where they mark him. Looks like it's around the 26-yard line. 8 minutes to go, running clock still. It'll be 3rd down in Chapman's own territory. So Matt Flynn made the tackle as announced on the PA by public address announcer Jim Carlisle. Officially 3rd down and 4. Well, Chapman on 3rd down, 2 for 5. That is a 40% efficacy rate. 4 receivers lined up. A little miscommunication as the snap is held to Espinoza. High throw is pulled in by Marcos Reyes by the far sideline. And it's enough for a Chapman 1st down. Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. 1st down and 10 with 7:20 to go here in the second quarter. Well, that's where it's been, the far sideline. Of course, that's where Chapman's bench is set up. Cal Lutheran's bench is set up towards us. We're on the near sideline with all the Cal Lutheran fans. It was great to see the alumni sing the alma mater theme pregame. There was also the tailgate in the parking lot. All the festivities are back here for CLU football. Under 7 to go. Espinoza takes the snap. Fakes to Marcos Reyes, launches one for his man, Wyatt Harden. He makes the catch. 30, 20, 10, touchdown Chapman. The second one of the day for Wyatt Harden. And it's now 13-7. And boy, Nathaniel Espinoza, he has been feeling it today. Second touchdown pass as they'll line up for the point after. Ben Byrell, who is already perfect for PATs today. Hit the first one. Wyatt Harden is the holder. The hold, the kick is good. 14-7 with 6:41 to go here in the second quarter. You talk about blown coverage, that's what it was right there. And once again, you always bring up the stat that isn't necessarily the main factor, but sometimes it turns out to be. It seems Nathaniel Espinoza likes going to the far sideline, but how about Wyatt Harden? He's been insane. We are not even halfway through the second quarter, and he has 210 receiving yards. The kid's insane. He's a captain. He's been with Chapman's program. Last year, he only had 372 yards receiving with 3 touchdowns. And through this year, he's matched last year's season total through just 2 games. So he's been doing something right through the first 2 matches, and we're not even in SCIAC play. Kickoff man is Owen Tapia for Chapman. Tapia is the punter and kicker. The place kicker is Ben Byrell. We just saw Ben Byrell, I should say, hear Ben Byrell kick the extra point. Back deep is Dante Coxum and Dallas Martin. CalU fans up for the kickoff as Tapia delivers the kick. Sailing towards the far sideline. Coxum fields it at about the goal line. Cuts his way towards the middle of the field. Breaks a couple of tackles. He's pushed forward at the 30-yard line. He's down at the 31. That's something you'll take, and that's probably where Cal Lutheran will set up with 6:32 to go. And they're going to mark him right at the 30-yard line in Cal Lutheran territory, and that's where Lasher will set up shop. And let's take you back to the last drive for Cal Lutheran. It was pretty promising. We saw some good things. They were utilizing the first downs. Nick Lasher made something out of nothing by utilizing Isaiah Martin. Isaiah Martin had the longest run of the night, had a couple of those in that drive, but that big sack took them out of field goal range. That big sack belonged to Alexander Terriguez. So now here's Lasher and company from their own 30-yard line with 6:32 to go. Lasher takes the snap, and Isaiah Martin just goes down for a loss of 3, officially 4. Be second down and long with under 6.5 to play. And that's one of those where we saw it. Isaiah Martin saw nothing there, and he just went down. That's usually the sign of a busted play. Officially second down and 14 for Cal Lutheran. Lasher takes the snap from his center, Tanner Bradley. Drops back, pressure coming, launches it. Making the catch is Tyler Shimamura. Right around the 35-yard line, he picks up about 8. So he picks up some nice yardage. So it's not third down and long, it's about third down and 6. Marked it officially at the 35-yard line. Shimamura did have a touchdown last week. His first reception of the day right there comes in the 5-minute mark of the second quarter. And Shimamura, he's already lined up on the near sideline. He's ready to go. He knows what he's thinking here on this third down play. Third down and 6. Isaiah Martin in the backfield. Shimamura lined up near side in the slot. Motion man is Julio Angel. Lasher drops back, looking for something. Pressure coming, escapes a couple of tackles. Lasher trying to get the first down at the 40. He's hit hard. Tackled at the 41. We'll see if it's enough for a first. And it looks like it's marked right at the first down chain. And the head referee signals first down. It's a first down. And Nick Lasher, his first rush of the day, picks up the moving the chains ability. First and 10 from 41, and you can hear it from the stands. That was a dangerous play. As Lasher is under center again. He took a big hit there. Shimamura and Julio Angel lined up in near side. Lasher hands it off to Dante Coxum. Coxum picks up a couple of yards. He's tackled at the 43-yard line for a pickup of a few. 4:23 to go. It'll officially be indeed a pickup of 3. Coxum alone in the backfield for CalU. And those linebackers are coming for Chapman. That being Cade Jordan. Also lining up is Julian Aldridge, the outside linebacker. Both split, of course. Motion man is Jaden Klein for Cal Lutheran. Lasher takes the snap. Coxum, ball carrier. And he is stopped at the 47-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 3 with 3:45 to go here in the second quarter. Only 7 points scored in this quarter was Chapman. 14 points in total for the Panthers. Cal-Lu with 7. Chapman entering today with 8 straight wins against Cal Lutheran. 3:25 to go, clock ticking. Jaden Klein dancing around as the motion man for Cal Lutheran as Lasher takes the snap, looking near side, making the catch is Julio Angel, out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Another first down for Cal Lutheran. It'll be 1st down and 10 from the Chapman 45-yard line. 3:05 to go here in the second quarter. Another first down for Cal Lutheran, and it's good to hear it from the crowd as they officially mark it at the 44-yard line of Chapman territory. Jumbotron is on here at William Rolland Stadium. Camera eventually panning to some fans as they wave to the camera, getting all the fans involved. Isaiah Martin back in the backfield for the Kingsmen. Lasher takes the snap, hands it off to Martin. Martin tackled at the 41. It'll be 2nd down at about 6. Williams made the tackle for Chapman. So they say his knee was down, did not spin around after the contact, so it's 2nd down and 8 with 2:12 to go. Dallas Martin lined up near side. Haven't seen a lot of Dallas Martin, but we were told pregame, keep your eye on this kid. Good receiver. Went to LA Valley College. Transferring over as Lasher takes the snap, drops back, looks for Martin. Martin with some contact, drops the pass. No penalty marker. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 8, and there was a lot of contact there from the Panthers. Cade Jordan was involved there, but it was Rennick Martin, the cornerback, the sophomore from Chula Vista, that broke that pass up. That was the first time Nick Lasher targeted Dallas Martin. 3rd down and 8 with under 2 minutes to go. 1:54 specifically on the clock. Big 3rd down here in the second quarter for the Kingsmen. Lasher takes the snap. It's a low one. Drops back from midfield. Steps up, looking for something. He takes it himself, and he is brought down at the 36-yard line. That's where they're going to mark him. And one of the quarterbacks on the bench for Cal Lutheran, Rick Roberts, he's signaling 1st down. And it could be enough. They're marking it at the 46-yard line. And it's a penalty. It's going to push up Cal Lutheran. And he'll take that. And we'll see what it was. And it only moved him about 5 yards. Could not hear it over the PA. But they'll take the penalty, as it looks like it might have been defensive holding. Timeout has been taken by Chapman. We'll take one as well. You're listening to CLU football on iCLU Radio, your campus station. Welcome back to William Rolland Stadium. 1st down, Cal Lutheran with 1:45 to go at Chapman's 26-yard line. It was a holding penalty on the defensive side for Chapman. It was Rennick Martin that pushed him up 10 yards. That was the official penalty right before the break. So 1:45 to go, 1st down and 10. Motion man is Stanley Asiegbu as Lasher takes the snap, looking for the end zone. Dallas Martin makes the catch for the touchdown. Dallas Martin's first touchdown as a Cal Lutheran Kingsman. And it's now a 1-point game. It could be tied pending the extra point. Nick Lasher's second passing touchdown of the day, and it was a beauty. And Dallas Martin tracked that thing in the near side corner of the end zone. Boy, football. It's been a good one thus far. This is not the match we saw on paper as Daniel Burgos, the place kicker, lines up for the PAT. The snap, the hold, the kick, we're tied. It sails right through the uprights. Dallas Martin, we talked about him. He's pretty good at football. Played JUCO ball with Los Angeles Valley College last year, and you know, I kind of want some candy as they're throwing the candy out after every touchdown. That's where we're set up. We're ready for the candy. The minute 40 to go here in the second quarter. We're tied at 14. And I guess tied is the theme of this series. 13 apiece for both squads. 13 wins for Chapman, 13 for Cal Lutheran. And you will take that any day of the week as Nick Lasher's been busy, but so was Daniel Burgos. 14 all with a minute 40 to go. Back deep for Chapman is Isaiah Woods and Gio Ursino. And everyone's up for the kickoff. Ursino and Woods back for Chapman. Chapman trying to respond with just one timeout and a minute 40 to go. Burgos puts his hand up in the air, winds up and delivers the kick as this one's heading for the end zone, but it's fielded by Ursino. He takes it about 1 yard deep in the end zone, up the middle of the field, right by the 20, makes a cut, trying to break a tackle. He's brought down at about the 23-yard line in Chapman territory. Minute 34 to go here in the second quarter. So we'll see what the crew of the Panthers and Nathaniel Espinoza has in store. Saw Cal Lutheran go with the hurry-up offense in some sorts. We'll see if Chapman elects to do the same thing. But we welcome you to the iCLU radio broadcast of CLU football, the first one ever. Great to have you with us. Tied up, 14 apiece. Almost a minute and a half to go. Ursino is lined up in the backfield with Nathaniel Espinoza. Espinoza, who has been their man today. 272 passing yards and 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Kid's doing something right. He takes the snap, drops back, looking for something. Pocket is collapsing. He escapes right by the 20, launches the ball down the near sideline, and it was intended for Spencer Corona. Incomplete. Chapman wanted a penalty, but no dice. It's going to bring up second down and 10 with 1:26 remaining here in the second quarter. Boy, how about this sport, huh? Well, Spencer Corona, only 2 receptions. They have him credited with a touchdown, but he did not have that touchdown. That was Wyatt Harden that had that first touchdown. And the camera panned to us for a little bit as we wave to the William Rolland Jumbotron. Espinoza takes the snap, handoff to Ursino up the middle. And he gets to about the 35-yard line. He picks up a first down. Moving those chains, clock still running. Be first down and 10 from the Chapman 35-yard line. 1:11 to go. And we'll see if they have a good place kicker. We'll see if they elect to go with a field goal here. They are 0 for 1 on field goal attempts this year. Espinoza takes the snap, drops back. Slow pass is caught by John Kral, and he goes nowhere. Tackle is made by Kashawn Charles, the outside linebacker, right at the 37-yard line. 45 seconds to go, second down and 8. And Chapman, they got to do something, but Cal Lutheran's defense, they've been solid. Don't let the score deceive you. Espinoza takes the snap, little miscommunication, rolling to his left. Weak ball towards the far sideline, nearly picked off. Incomplete, broken up by John Lopez on the far side, the cornerback out of Norwalk, California. And it's now 3rd down and 8. Clock stopped at 29 seconds. Well, might as well. When you have almost 300 yards in the first half, might as well toss it 30-plus yards. So now in the backfield is Tanner Mendoza. Their main guy has been Marcos Reyes, but it's fair to say, no pun intended, that Marcos Reyes and Tanner Mendoza have had their fair share of time in the backfield today. Espinoza sends it over to Mendoza. Mendoza, far sideline by the 40. He's at the 45, at midfield, towards the far sideline at the 40. Tackled out of bounds at around the 40-yard line of Cal Lutheran territory. He stepped out of bounds before the initial 6-yard gain. 41-yard line, 1st down and 10 for Chapman. Clock at 20 seconds. So 41-yard line, 1st down and 10. And Cal Lutheran, the fans are hearing it, or letting them hear it, saying, look at the clock, preserve. Solid 2 or 3 more plays, give or take, are up for grabs here for Chapman in this second quarter, first half. Ursino and Woods in the backfield for Chapman. 3 receivers set, 2 on the near side. Espinoza takes the snap, drops back. He's got time around midfield, launching a ball. Wide open is Spencer Corona at the 15, at the 10, trying to make a cut. He's brought down at the 5-yard line. And we're hearing from the crowd some holding calls, and Chapman, with 1 timeout left, elects to take it. As you see the replay on our end, it was a high pass but pulled down by Spencer Corona. Clock is stopped with 9 seconds left, and Chapman could take the lead here even with 3 points. Coming up at halftime, we got our beats, our chill vibes, courtesy of iCLU Radio, and a couple of PSAs if you want to get involved on our team and start producing some games, not just football. The first year Cal Lutheran has ever done iCLU sports broadcasts from locations. Done it a couple of times from the iCLU Radio building just up Campus Drive. But desperate times call for desperate measures, because we were told by Anthony Lugo, the official first-year head coach for Cal Lutheran, that this team was pretty good. He was the interim coach last year, had the full season and full duties, but now the title is his, full-time coach. However, Chapman, they're at the 5-yard line in Cal Lutheran's end of the field. 9 seconds to go. 1st down and goal. Espinoza with 1 running back in the backfield. That is Tanner Mendoza. Espinoza takes the snap, pocket collapsing. He's looking for something. He's going to walk into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Panthers. It's the first rushing touchdown of the day for either squad. And that makes it 20-14 pending the extra point. And Chapman, they marched right down the field. Couple of blown coverage as Ben Byral that is, lines up for the PAT. 20-14 is the score. 2 seconds on the clock as the kick is right through the uprights. 21-14. 2 seconds to go, and my goodness, this game's football. But that's just one of those plays we talked about. Even though Cal Lutheran has given up 2 touchdowns prior to that drive, their defense was nails. But that drive was a little tough for Cal Lutheran. But you got to give credit to Espinoza. 332 yards in the first half. If Patrick Mahomes did those numbers, he'd be on SportsCenter for the next year. So we'll see if Cal Lutheran elects to just take a knee here. They will receive the second half kickoff. They kicked off to open up the game. No longer humid here in Thousand Oaks. Breeze coming in just a little bit as the place kicker Owen Tapia will get things rolling for the Panthers. Pretty successful drive, and we'll see if they elect just to squib kick it, because likely a touch would take 2 seconds off the clock. 21-14 with 2 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Here is the kick, and it is indeed a squib kick. And Dante Coxum winds down the clock. He's at the 15 trying to juke some tackles, and he does just that, but is down at the 20-yard line. That's it for half number 1. Chapman 21, Cal Lutheran 14. We'll be right back in about 20 minutes. Exciting second half coming up Don't go anywhere. You're listening to CLU football on the iCLU Radio YouTube channel.
stereophonic sound for the home is recorded on two separate tracks, each one giving special emphasis to certain sections of the orchestra, as heard from those positions. Now, when played back simultaneously on two separate systems, the sounds are blended together to achieve a new dimension in sound, impossible to obtain in a monaural recording.
Want to have a show on iCLU Radio? DM iCLU Radio on Instagram for more information on how you can have your own show and join the iCLU Radio Club. That's iCLU Radio on Instagram. Welcome to the first ever iCLU Radio broadcast of Cal Lutheran football. iCLU Radio will be producing radio broadcasts for all the home games right here on the iCLU Radio YouTube channel. The games will be delivered as an audio-only broadcast to enhance the radio experience. If you are interested in getting involved, contact Logan Soforenko at lsoforenko@callutheran.edu. Thanks for the support, and go Kingsmen. Cal Lutheran Media Services is the proud home of Cal Lutheran Athletics. Every home game for every sport is produced by Cal Lutheran Media Services. For all home and away live streams, tune in at clusports.com and click the Watch Live Stream button. Even though the away broadcasts may not be produced by Cal Lutheran Media Services, you can access them by going to clusports.com and clicking the Watch Live Stream button. Back here at William Rolland Stadium, it's a close one. Chapman 21, Cal Lutheran 14. Logan Soforenko taking it through all the action here on the iCLU radio broadcast, the first one ever from location. Well, we have a fun little fact for you that Cal Lutheran fans may not necessarily want to hear. We are currently on school record watch for Nathaniel Espinoza. Nathaniel Espinoza, 332 passing yards in the first half. The school record at Chapman is 505. And something to take note of, after that touchdown run, he was limping a little bit to the sideline. He was grabbing something up in his leg. We did see the backup quarterback, Jack Alexander, last week a couple of times, as he was 6 for 10 with 68 yards. So he's no stranger to seeing the field. As we're about ready to roll here in half number 2. Chapman and Cal Lutheran SCIAC matchup. It's coming up in November. This is a nice little exhibition, if you will, but it is a game on the schedule, and Cal Lutheran would like to come away victorious. Place kicker Owen Tapia for Chapman, ready to kick from the right side of the field to the left side of the field, where Dallas Martin and Coxum are back deep. Here is the kickoff. Sailing into the end zone, Coxum elects to receive it from 1 yard deep. He crosses the 10, right around the 15-yard line to the far side of the field, past the 20, looking for a block, makes a cut, still on his feet at the 40. He's still going right around midfield into Chapman territory at the 35, 30, 25, 20. He goes down at the 20 in Chapman territory. That's the kind of kickoff you want. 81 yards. That sets up first down and 10 inside Chapman territory. That's how you start off the second half after you let Chapman score in essentially 20 seconds. And now, all of a sudden, Cal Lutheran, they're ready to strike. So now Nick Lasher says, thanks for that. Let's get back to work. Connor Matsky, Johnny Borjas, and Julio Angel are all lined up. 3 receivers set far side of the field. Lasher takes the snap, looking, slanting. Johnny Borjas makes the catch right around the 12, trying to get a cut. He's tackled at the 11-yard line. That's where they're going to mark him. It'll be second down and short, second down and 1. A very short one with 14:30 to go here in quarter number 3. We are in quarter number 3 here in the home opener for Cal Lutheran football. Isaiah Martin in the backfield, same formation as the previous play with 3 receivers set on the far side. Lasher takes the snap, throwing to the far sideline. Making the catch is Connor Matzke. He is tackled at the 5-yard line. It's going to be a first down. They may spot him at the 6, but nevertheless, it's first down and goal with under 14 to go here in quarter number 3. Well, you'll take that. A couple of penalties for Chapman hurt them in the second quarter, but it seems whoever has the penalties that don't affect the passing game will come out victorious. A pass interference call led to Chapman scoring on the opening drive. 2 receivers set near side. Jaden Klein, the motion man, comes behind his lineman as Lasher takes the snap, hands it off to Martin up the middle. He's in the end zone for a touchdown. And Cal Lutheran answers right back with 13:23 to go here in quarter number 3. Isaiah Martin, his second touchdown of the day. First one rushing, first one was receiving. So he's got 2, 1 in each category, and we will pen the extra point. Waiting to see if this game will in fact be tied. Place kicker Daniel Burgos, very busy today. Here is the snap, the hold, it's high. Here's the kick. Burgos sends it through the uprights, and we are tied at 21 apiece with 13:23 to go. Boy, I will tell you what right now, this is not the matchup we saw on paper. Chapman has been dominating Cal Lutheran for the past couple of years. And we talked about the rushing game in the open with Chapman, how strong it is for them. We didn't talk about it much with Cal Lutheran, and that's because entering today, they did not have a rushing touchdown to their name. Isaiah Martin did have 179 rushing yards last week, but no touchdowns to his name. So now Chapman will have Gio Ursino and Isaiah Woods back deep for Chapman. 21 all with 13:23 to go here in the third quarter. Boy, this game has been something. Here is the windup and the kick. Going to the far side, heading for the 5-yard line. And it takes a Cal Lutheran bounce at the 5 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So Chapman will set up from their own 20, first down and 10 with 3:18 to go now. Well, something we haven't seen today, and that's defensive takeaways. No fumbles, no interceptions. Chapman offense has had 1 fumble coming into today. Not many interceptions. Cal Lutheran looking for their first interception on the season defensively. We talked about how good Chapman has been in the red zone. They came into today 4 for 4 in the red zone. They've been just as effective today. So now here's Espinoza. He's on the field. Fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, launching, making the catch is Quinton Bibble, and he is tackled out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, first down and 10 from the Chapman 40-yard line. Well, that was quick, and that's the first reception from a tight end for Chapman's offense today. Well, and there's more yardage going to Nathaniel Espinoza. Espinoza with 2 touchdowns today. He had 1 touchdown last week. He's got a couple of his men in the backfield, including his starter, Tanner Mendoza, who gets the snap, takes it himself, and he is met at the 44-yard line. Be a pickup of 4, second down and 6 with 12:40 to go with a running clock. Well, we've seen Jack Cartwright in the backfield in this drive for Chapman. Hasn't seen too many minutes for the Panthers. We have had a dry game thus far, but we're starting to feel a little bit of drizzles, and that is never a promising sight. Tanner Mendoza and Cartwright in the backfield. 2 receivers set for Chapman. Spencer Corona in the near side towards us. Mendoza on the carry, picks up the first down. He's at the 45, and that's where he'll be down. It's a first down for Chapman. Second one this drive. And it looks like they're actually going to mark him at the 46 of Cal Lutheran territory. The big CLU logo at midfield. One of the few times we've seen the CLU logo, not the typical CL on the shield with, I want to say, got a spear going down. It's the newer logo. For this beautiful night here at William Rolland Stadium. It was advertised it wasn't going to be a close game as we're approaching 11.5 to go here in quarter number 3. We're tied at 21. It's been a good game of football. That's how you open up the season at home. Espinoza takes the snap, hands it off at the 40-yard line, and being down is Mendoza at the 39-yard line. It'll be a pickup of about 7. It'll be second down and short with 11:10 to go. Indeed, it will be a gain of 7, officially second down and 3. Chapman has done a lot of looking over at their sideline, making sure they're on the right page. And indeed, they are as they get ready, set at the line. Lone running back in the backfield is Isaiah Woods for Chapman. Espinoza takes the snap, tosses a ball, complete to Spencer Corona at the near side 30. That's where he'll be down. It's going to be another first down for Chapman. It's the third one of this drive. And Chapman, they're just marching down the field. The first quarter took a while, second didn't. Third quarter, we may see some scoring. 10:30 to go. First down and 10 from the 32-yard line inside Cal Lutheran territory. Espinoza tried to get Cal Lu to jump off sides. We have seen one false start from Chapman, but no dice as far as the offside category for Cal Lutheran's defense. Espinoza takes the snap, hands it off to Isaiah Woods, who darts up the middle. He's still going at the 21-yard line. He was tackled at the 25, broke it, and marched all the way to the 21. And we'll see if they push him back a little bit. Looks like they're going to have him at the 22. So it's 9:40 to go, second down and a very short one for Chapman. Daniel Espinoza with 355 passing yards. That was Isaiah Woods' 5th carry, only 4 yards. Defense chance starting to break out here at Cal Lu. 2 receivers set. Woods fake the handoff. Espinoza launches to the far side. It's complete to Wyatt Harden inside the red zone. It's another Chapman first down. It's the 4th first down of this drive, and Chapman is threatening. First down and goal with 9:10 to play with a running clock. And they're taking their time as well. Espinoza with another completion. That is completion number 17. He is 17 for 26. Under 9 to go here in the third quarter. Woods in the backfield for Chapman. Espinoza takes the snap. Woods on the ball carry. Tiles the far sideline, and he is in the end zone for a Chapman touchdown. Chapman gets those points right back. 9-yard touchdown run for Woods. And we await the point after. He was way over there. So now here's Ben Byro, who is perfect on extra points today. Cal Lutheran has a man running off the field, but it doesn't really matter because the kick was through the uprights. Penalty markers did fly, though. The refs did see it. So it is officially a 28-21 ball game. Haven't seen a field goal today. We're still waiting on the call. And Chapman's just going to say we'll play on. So 28-21, 8:39 to go here in quarter number 3. Penalty is declined. They officially say field goal's good, or extra point is good. We're ready to kick some things off, if you will. Hey, just a reminder, coming up next week, Cal Lu women's volleyball is back at home for the California Classic. Boy, I love that tournament because it's got the best name in Southern California. See teams from across the country right here at the Gilbert Arena. Cal Lutheran Women's volleyball, they were just in Atlanta, Georgia, playing some of the top teams in the country a week after they were out of state to play some more top teams in the country, including NYU, who is ranked in the top 10 in Division III. So now here is Owen Tapia, the kickoff man. See, something interesting that Chapman has, iCLU doesn't. They have different kickers. Burgos is the main guy for iCLU. Owen Tapia is just the kickoff man. The place kicker is Ben Byrel. But Tapia is also the punter. Chapman hasn't even punted today. So all Tapia's had to do is just kick the ball off. Kick up on its way towards the near sideline. Coxum fields it at about the 6-yard line. At the 20-yard line, trying to break a tackle, and he's tackled for loss right around the 16-yard line. He hangs on to the ball. He first down and 10 with 8:33 to go here in quarter number 3. Oh, it's just been back and forth, but you know, with the way that Chapman has been marching down the field, you had to just wonder, did they punt this ball in this game? And they haven't. Most recent category we can keep that with is the Buffalo Bills in the divisional round against the New England Patriots last year. So now here is Nick Lasher with Coxum in the backfield. Set up at right around the 20-yard line is where they got him. Lasher takes the snap, drops back at the 10-yard line, looking for something. Pressure coming. He's hit as he throws. Coxum recovers it. They're going to rule it an incomplete pass. The ball was not hit as he threw it, so therefore no fumble. So it is indeed ruled an incomplete pass. It is not a sack, so that'll bring up second down and 10 with 8:26 to go. And give credit to the officiating crew jumping right in and saying that that was an incomplete pass. Seen a couple of weird plays inside the hash marks today. Lasher hands it off to Coxum. Coxum makes a cut, and he is reaching for the 26-yard line. That's where he'll be down. Clock running under 8:20 to go. It'll be third down and short. First down marker is right around the 28-yard line. Zach Cox made the tackle. Here is the snap, and he is stuffed. Cade Jordan made the tackle with the long hair. I know D3 doesn't have last names, but that's one of those where we couldn't even see the last name. So it's going to be fourth down. Or correct your pardon, they're going to say first down. The chain gang is still confused. Now they get the signal as they're going to move them. It's officially first down. So the 29-yard line is where they will down it. And that's one of those where everyone in the stadium was kind of wondering, was it a first down? Indeed it was. They'll take it. Lasher takes the snap, looking. He has his man. That is Angel as he makes the catch at the 36-yard line. Nice little pickup there. It'll be second down and 3 with 7:18 to go. Clock running. iCLU's going fast. They're already lined up. Lasher looking over to his sideline. Hector Gonzalez and Rick Roberts with the headsets on, communicating to their offense. Hector Gonzalez is the backup quarterback for Nick Lasher. Under 7 to play. Lasher takes the snap. It's not a good one. It's a busted play. He keeps it himself, darts up the middle, takes a big hit off the head, and he's down at the 40. And you can hear it from the crowd. Way to go, Nick, because he picked up a first down. It's first down and 10 with under 6:45 to go with a running clock. First down and 10 from the 41-yard line. Clock is going to stop. And Chapman will take a timeout. It's their first one of the half. We'll step aside, 28-21, 6:44 remaining. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to CLU football on the iCLU radio network. Out of the timeout, it's first down and 10. Nick Lasher, the beast he is, picked up just enough yardage. It's first down and 10 from the Cal Lutheran 41-yard line. 6:44 to go here in quarter number 3 in the home opener of the 2022 CLU football season. Lasher takes the snap, hands it off. Martin trying to break a tackle, and he is stuffed at the 44-yard line. See if they mark him a little bit back, and indeed they will. One linesman says 44, and one says 42, and they will mark it at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Second down and 7 with under 6:30 to go. 6:21 on the clock running. Martin in the backfield again. Lasher. 2 receivers set. He takes the snap. Martin again, and he's met at the 45-yard line. He picked up 1 yard, and he is up. So it's going to be third down and short with under 6 to go. Talked about Martin. He has 1 receiving touchdown and 1 rushing touchdown. Cal Lutheran in their all-purples today. Chapman in their completely white unis. 2 receivers set near sides. Tyson Lundring and Tyler Shimamura for the Kingsmen. Jaden Klein dancing around as the motion man. The Lasher drops back, takes the snap. Deep ball, near sideline. Tyson Lundring looking for it. It's up for grabs. Who made the catch? Tyson Lundring did at the 20-yard line. It was up for grabs with the defender. That was Devin Cobb, the cornerback for the Panthers. But it wound up in the hands of Tyson Lundring. He lost a receiving glove going up for it. It's first down and 10 Cal Lutheran in Chapman territory at the 22-yard line. Tyson Lundring's first reception of the day, and it's probably the one that got this crowd the most fired up with 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Lasher takes the snap, looking, making a cut. It's broken up. Flag on the play. Pass was intended for Tyler Shimamura, and it looks like it's going to be on Chapman. Indeed it is. They're going to say it was on number 25, Cooper Ehlers. Cooper Ehlers, the sophomore out of Oak Park High School. A little bit of a homecoming for him. Oak Park just being 15 minutes down the road, and he commits a pretty big PI with Cal Lutheran threatening inside the red zone. And that's where they're going to go a little bit more, and then some. At the 7-yard line, first down and goal. Boy, this game's had a lot of touchdowns. But Cal Lutheran would like this big one right here, as we're getting into crunch time with 4:45 to go here in quarter number 3. 3 receivers set. Motion man again is Klein. Lasher takes the snap. Handoff. Martin is met right at the 8-yard line. My goodness, Cade Jordan is a beast. It's got to be the hair. It's a tackle for loss. So it's now second down and 9. Under 4.5 to go here. Of course, we say second and 9, second and 8, but really second and goal. 8-yard line's where they're marked. It was initially ruled at the 9-yard line, placed at the 8. Second and goal from the 8-yard line. Martin, the lone back. Motion man is Borjas, the sophomore from Rio Mesa. He goes to the far side. Lasher takes the snap, looking for Borjas. Borjas makes the catch far side, trying to get to the pylon, and he is tackled at the 3-yard line. They're going to spot him at the 3 indeed. It's going to be third down and goal with under 4 to go. Clock is running. Borjas wanted that one, and Lasher wanted that one with Borjas. Dallas Martin is ready to go on the far side as well. He has a touchdown reception today. Third down and goal, 3.5 to go. Lasher spins around, takes the snap. Martin just a little short. He was on the carry. He's stuffed at about the 3-inch yard line, just inside the 1, so it's fourth down and goal. And this is a big decision for Anthony Lugo. Does he want to kick the field goal, or does he want to go for it on fourth down and inches at the goal line? The Kingsmen are 1 for 2 on field goals. They have the offense on the field. Kingsmen fans are on their feet. Lasher wants the end zone here. Martin comes in motion from the far side. Lasher takes the snap, rolls to his right, firing for the end zone. Dallas Martin makes the catch. Touchdown, Cal Lutheran. Dallas Martin's second touchdown reception of the day. And it's a big PAT from Burgos as he'll look to tie the game. How about the play calling there? Gutsy, 4th down and goal. Good play there from Lasher. So now we'll see what Burgos can do. Can he tie it with a PAT with 2:55 to go here in the third quarter? Late hold, here's the snap, here's the hold. The kick is good. We're tied. 28-28 with 2:55 to go. And this game just gets even more crazy. It's just been touchdowns. And this is how you start your home stretch. And here's something that the Panthers offense has not done all day, and that's punt, because they actually had a 4th down conversion gone wrong, and they turned the ball over on downs. So that's the reason why they haven't punted today. But if you're Cal Lutheran's defense, you got to force a punt right here, a 3-and-out. So now Burgos, who's been very busy, will get ready to kick this thing off. And like every kick return, it has been Isaiah Woods and Gio Ursino back deep for the Panthers. And that drive all started, this half I should say, from the fantastic kickoff return by Dante Coxum. Under 3 to go here in quarter number 3. Burgos puts his hand up in the air, winds up and delivers the kick. Making the field is Ursino from the goal line as he's in the near sideline trying to break a tackle at the 28-yard line, and that's where he'll be down. It'll be 1st down and 10 from the Chapman 28-yard line. And there was a hit after that play that was actually towards the head. Luckily, Ursino was okay. A little bit of a late hit at the end, but haven't seen too many injuries today, knock on wood. Cal Lutheran has been so depleted with injuries, especially their offensive line. Star defensive end Jackson White, who was a big piece last year, he is not active, and he probably won't be for the entire season. But now here's Chapman, setting up at their own 28-yard line, moving from the right side of the field to the left side. Motion man is Ursino. Ursino takes the snap on the motion, and he's going to be tackled for loss. That's a great tackle there by the Kingsmen, by Rafael Navarro. Rafael Navarro and Flynn were in on that action there. It's going to be 2nd down and 11, a loss of 1. Ursino came on the motion from the near side all the way over to the far side. Tried to make a cut, didn't work, no dice. Jack Cartwright back in the backfield for the Panthers as Espinoza takes the snap, rolls to his right, launches the ball far side. He has his man Spencer Corona. He's at the 25, loses the ball. He's tackled at the 20. He nearly lost the ball, I should say. He's brought down by John Lopez. And more big gains for Chapman. It's another 1st down with under 2 to go here in quarter number 3. We're waiting the official mark as to where they'll set up shop. They'll set up shop at the 20-yard line, and boy, Espinoza, he's been on another level today, passing yards wise. Spencer Corona made that catch. Espinoza hands it off to his man, Marcos Reyes, up the middle, still plowing. Picks up about 5, officially 4. At the 16-yard line is where he'll be downed. Under a minute and a half to go, as Baker was credited with the tackle. Sheehy Baker, the starting defensive end from Chula Vista, California. So 2nd down and 6 from the 16-yard line. The 10-yard line is the 1st down marker. Espinoza takes the snap, fires one near side, hauled in by Wyatt Harden, and he's just going to walk into the end zone for a touchdown. Broke a tackle, and he gives Chapman the lead. Right back. broke the initial contact and just went near side and went to the corner of the end zone pylon, and that was that. And this place all of a sudden got very silent as Ben Byrell will look to make it a 7-point game. He's been perfect on PATs tonight. Here's the kick. It's good. So it's now 35-28. And the ridiculous night for Chapman's offense continues. Well, they were an offense last year, or I beg your pardon, last week, that was dominant. 6 touchdowns, perfect for extra points, 42 points, 441 yards of offense, 233 passing yards. So it's very clear Nathaniel Espinoza is passing that mark tonight. He's also 15 for 21 with 11 pass yards per attempt and 15.5 per completion. And that's enough for a first down. But the crazy thing is, only 1 passing touchdown last week, 4 rushing touchdowns. Three passing touchdowns today for Espinoza, as Owen Tapia, the place kicker, or the kickoff man I should say, is ready to get things rolling for Chapman. He's been delivering good balls. Not many touchbacks today. So 59 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. And here's the kick. Dallas Martin wants to field this one. He fields it from the 10. He drops the ball. Coxum recovers. Coxum's up the middle, and he is tackled at the 21-yard line. So it'll be first down and 10 with 54 seconds to go. Well, we talk a lot about Espinoza's numbers, but Nick Lasher, he's had a fine day as well. Just sometimes when a guy's throwing 436 yards on the other end, gets overlooked. But Lasher, 15 of 23, 234 passing yards, 3 touchdowns. We haven't seen an interception from either squad today. So it's been a big game of catch-up. This game has been separated by no more than 7 points. It's just one of those games. That's how you open up your homestand. iCLU, the motion man, the tight end, as Lasher gets the snap, drops back, pocket collapsing, and he's going to get tackled at the 20-yard line. A swarm of Panthers were there. And we'll see who gets credited with it. Looks like it was Joshua Williams. Joshua Williams was in on that, but so was Luke Portanev. So second down and 10. It looked like it was a loss, but Lasher, the ball has officially been down. The ref taps him on the shoulder, trying to not pull a Dak Prescott in the divisional round last year against the Niners. 20 seconds to go. Second down and 10 from the 22-yard line. Lasher gets the snap. Fakes left, throws over the middle of the field. iCLU makes the catch at the 39-yard line. It's time to move those chains. First down and 10. Clock is stopped for right now. Now it rolls. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. First down and 10 from Cal Lutheran's own 40-yard line. And a fourth quarter is going to be filled with a lot of excitement, as these first 3 quarters were. So we'll see what happens, or we can't wait to take you through the action. Logan Soforenko with you through the whole way. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to CLU football on iCLU Radio, your campus station. Well, back here at William Rolland Stadium, 35-28 is the score. Chapman on top here on the iCLU radio broadcast. We are officially in the fourth quarter. Great to have you with us. Our entire iCLU radio crew, Logan Soforenko, taking you through all the action. First down and 10 at the 40-yard line of Cal Lutheran territory. iCLU made the first down completion at the end of the third quarter. Lasher takes the snap, drops back over the middle of the field, and he has his man, Jaden Klein. He makes the catch at the 45-yard line. First down and 10, Cal Lu in Chapman territory, and Klein took a hit. Well, we've seen the tight ends get active in this series. Stanley iCLU had the first down completion in the previous play. There it's Jaden Klein. We're right around the 45-yard line. First down and 10 with 14:30 to go. Lasher takes the snap, handoff, Martin up the middle, nowhere to go. He picked up 1, second down and 9. Well, Martin's been their guy today. You give credit to the man. Only 23 rushing yards, but he's also been very active receiving, 23 receiving yards. Has a receiving touchdown and a rushing touchdown. He is not lined up in the backfield for this play as Dante Coxum has that honor. Under 14 to go here in quarter number 4. Lasher takes the snap, hands it off. Coxum can't get by the linebacker, Cade Jordan, as he tackles him for a loss of about 5. Boy, Cade Jordan, this is a guy that has been fantastic. 10 total tackles just last week. The kid's insane. 7 solo tackles. He was all-league back in high school at Elk Grove, also wrestled. He was also in the Sacramento Optimist All-Star game in high school, and you see why. So now it is third down and long for the Kingsmen. Big play for Lasher and company. 3 receivers set near side, 1 far. Lasher, low snap, corrals it, dumps it off to Coxum. Coxum at midfield, trying to make some cuts at the 45. Getting at the 40, out of bounds at the 39-yard line. And he picks up some yardage. It's not going to be enough for a first down. It's going to be 4th down and 6. And this is another Anthony Lugo decision. Do they elect to go for it with now 12:50 to go in quarter number 4? Kingsmen are successful on 4th down. Resulted in them scoring 6. And they're going to leave the offense on the field. Not in range to potentially draw them off signs with it being 4th down and 6. But yardage helps. So we'll see what Lasher and company do. 7 seconds on the play clock, 6 seconds, 5. We'll see if they leave him on. Here's the snap. Lasher takes it, throw over the middle of the field. Jaden Klein makes the catch. He's at the 33-yard line. It's enough for a first down. Boy, the gutsiness on 4th down pays off for Cal Lutheran. And it's now first down and 10 from the 33-yard line with 12:12 to go here in the 4th quarter. Love hearing it. The crowd saying first down. And they love it as well. Under 12 to go. Lasher with 284 passing yards. Hit his man Klein. Klein has been their guy this drive. He is the motion man. Goes back near side. Lasher takes the snap, looking for a block, throws to the near sideline. Jaden Klein makes the catch at the 25. He's tackled at the 21-yard line. And Jaden Klein, it's been his series. He was tackled out of bounds by Thomas DiVittorio, who plays all sort of safety. He plays free safety and strong safety. But it's another first down for Cal Lutheran with under 11.5 to play at the 23-yard line. Cal Lutheran trying to just play keep up with Chapman. That's what it's been like the entire game. 3 receivers set far side for the Kingsmen. Lasher takes the snap, throws, has his man. It is Angel. Angel makes a cut at the 15. He's brought down at about the 12. And that's another first down for Cal Lutheran. This has just been fantastic offense for Cal Lutheran. They came into today with 4 touchdowns, scoring 31 points and 458 yards of total offense, 287 passing yards with 6 passing yards per attempt. Nick Lasher has already passed his total last week because he's now at 304 yards passing. Under 10:40 to go. First down and 10. From inside the red zone. Asiegbu, the motion man. Lasher takes the low snap, looking for the end zone. He's got Martin. Martin didn't even see the football. Miscommunication. It's an incompletion. So it's 2nd down and 10. And Lasher wants that one back, likewise Martin. Well, Martin has been fantastic today in the receiving end. Dallas Martin with a pair of touchdowns. So now it's 2nd down and 10 with 10:26 to go. Clock is stopped inside the 15-yard line, right at the 13. Lasher takes the snap. Here's a handoff. Martin up the middle, and he is stuffed. He went nowhere. Making the tackle is Alexander Tariguez. He was in on it. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 with 10:10 to go. No pun intended. Left in regulation now. We're approaching that point of the game. So now here we go. Under 10 to go. Shimamura lined up far side. And a couple of receivers set, just 2. Coxum in the backfield. Motion man is Kenneth Stewart. As he's now on the field, and we're going to have a stoppage of play. It looks like it's going to be a timeout on CLU. So it's the first timeout taken by Cal Lutheran. 35-28, 9:42 to go here in quarter number 4. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to CLU Football on iCLU Radio, your campus station. All right, back here at William Rolland Stadium, 9:42 to go in regulation. Cal Lutheran threatening inside the red zone, but they trail by a touchdown. Lasher looking for his motion man. It's Shimamura trying to confuse the Chapman defense. Lasher takes the snap, looking, firing, near side. Shimamura makes the catch at the 2, trying to get in the end zone. Did he cross the goal line? Still fighting for it. No signal yet. It looks like he's down at the 1-yard line. However, the chains do move. It's a first down. With 9:30 to go, it's going to be first down and goal from the 1-yard line for Cal Lutheran. So now we'll see who's the man that is going to try and score this with almost 9 to go here in the 4th quarter. Isaiah Martin is the lone back for the Kingsmen. Here's the snap. Lasher takes it. Martin on the carry. Did he cross the goal line? Chapman defense indicating he did not. He is stuffed. 2nd down and 1. Rain starting to come down a little bit here at William Rolland Stadium as we can now visually see it start to come down. So now it's going to be 2nd down and goal from the 1-yard line. Shimamura coming off the field. He did have a touchdown last week. He's been active today. Played a little QB, but he also was the Offensive Player of the Year at Santa Ana. He's second in team. Had 80 hours of community service, so he knows a thing or two about contributing. Under 8.5 to go. Lasher takes the snap on 2nd down and goal. Looking for something. He tried to fire far side for Dallas Martin, and it was incomplete. Over his head. They tried to get him in the end zone as pressure was coming on Nick Lasher. And no dice. Ryan Kircher, the right tackle, a little slow to get up, but he's back on his feet. So now it's 3rd down and goal, and this would be some chance for Chapman if they're able to keep Cal Lu out of the end zone here. $8:17 to go here in the 4th quarter. 35-28 ball game here at William Rolland Stadium for the home opener. Here's the snap. Lasher hands it off. Martin diving for the end zone, and he is in, up the middle. And the Kingsmen get their 6th. Martin has his 3rd touchdown of the day. And another big PAT coming off the leg of Daniel Burgos. Well, he's got the hat trick. I know this isn't hockey, but you throw the hats on the field as Burgos will look to tie this game up. 35-28 was the score prior to the touchdown. The snap, the hold, the kick, we're tied. And 35-35 is the score after the PAT. So, we're all tied up. 8:14 to go. The candy's flying. Rain coming down a little bit. It's getting a little real. Now, we said it in the last sequence. If you're Cal Lutheran's offense, force a 3 and out. You gotta get some punts. Gotta force Owen Tapia to get some sort of looseness in the punting end, because he hasn't even touched a punt, hasn't even touched a snap from his long snapper, Adam Fujiwara. Well, we're officially putting the trash bags on because water's coming down just a little bit. Tied here at 35. So now Burgos will send this thing away from Cal Lutheran's own 35-yard line. Back deep, I sound like a broken record, Gio Ursino and Isaiah Woods. 8:14 to go. Chapman and Cal Lutheran all tied up. This stadium is full. People are staying till the end because this is quite the ball game. As Burgos winds up, tees off, kick is up in the air. It's a short one, fielded by Ursino at the 7-yard line. Ursino makes a cut to the middle of the field, takes a big hit, tries to break off the tackles at the 25. And that's where they're going to stop him with 8:08 to go. So now here's Chapman. Their offense has been insane. 57% on 3rd down. 17 passing plays. Only 2 rushing. 1 penalty of offense. They average 10 yards per play. That's a 1st down. We've been hearing it throughout the stands. INT, fumble. This is the time for Cal Lutheran to get their first INT of the season. They have forced 2 fumbles this season. That was in the opener last week in Texas. So now here is Espinoza. Ursino, the lone back. He throws to Ursino after taking the snap. Ursino is tackled in the open field. What a play. Kashawn Charles, tackle for loss. Big play there by the senior out of Stockton, California. Well, a little wheel route, simple motion, man. And Charles wanted nothing to do with that. He wanted to make that tackle, didn't want that gain to happen. And it's 2nd down and 16 with 7:40 to go. Ursino, the lone back again, 4-receiver set. Espinoza takes the snap, pocket collapsing, stepping up, looking, middle of the field, and it is incomplete, intended for Wyatt Harden. Harden was looking for a penalty marker, did not get it. On the coverage was Gabe Hernandez, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and long. And we've been talking about it in the offense, how some plays have been the plays of the game. This is the biggest play of the game. This defensive stance is probably the biggest play of the game. 3rd down and 16. 7:25 to go here in regulation. Chapman has not punted today. So what a stance this could be. Listen to the roar of the crowd. The bleachers are booming. Espinoza takes the snap. He's got time. Not much though. Pocket collapsing. Espinoza looking. Pass is intercepted. It's picked off by Jelani Blade. There's the first interception of the season for the Kingsmen. And it's at the biggest moment of the game. We're tied at 35, and the Kingsmen are in the Chapman end of the field. Well, you talked about it. The pressure was coming, and Espinoza felt it. Devin Gooseby, the freshman, and a penalty marker is on the field. We're going to see what they call it. A lot of boos on the field. This should still stand with Cal Lutheran. And they jump in and say it's going to go to Chapman. It's unsportsmanlike conduct on Cal Lutheran. It's still going to be with Cal Lutheran, but the big thing is they lose 15 yards. And the boos are flying all around the stands, but Cal Lutheran has the ball. But man, what an interception. Well, if Lasher's done it before, he's going to have to do it again. And this has just been a huge team effort. What a pick. And I mean, what a pick. 7:17 to go, tie ball game. Coxum, the lone back. Lasher makes the snap, I should say, gives it to Coxum. Coxum weaves a tackler, and he's brought down at the 46-yard line, right back at the line of scrimmage for a pickup of 1. Devin Cobb made the tackle, the cornerback. 2nd down and 9, under 7 to go, and Cal-Lu's going fast. Lasher takes the snap, hands it off to Coxum. Coxum up the middle, right back to the 46, and no gain. That's going to be 3rd down and 9. Harrison Donato made the stop. So now Chapman, they want a big defensive stance as well. Clock is running, 6.5 to go here in regulation. We've said it about more times we can count on our hands and toes. Biggest play of the game. Another big 3rd down here for Lasher and company. Lasher takes the snap, drops back, looking for something. Pocket collapsing, steps up, still behind the line of scrimmage. He takes off for himself down the far sideline, diving for the 1st down marker. Was he there? He was marked at the 48-yard line. And it looks like it's going to be a little bit short. And they officially mark it a long 2 yards short, so it's 4th down and 2. Tyson Lundring, the junior, I should say, coming off the field. And they're going to go for it on 4th down. I mean, why not? They've done their thing on 4th down. 2 for 2 on the day. 5:47 to go, clock running. Lasher takes the snap, rolls to his left, looking for something. Lasher floats one, looking for Martin. Pass is picked off. It's picked off by Ryan Haith. He's down the far sideline, approaching midfield, and he's marked out at the Cal Lutheran 48-yard line. And it essentially is a very good punt return, but Chapman gets the ball back with 5:31 to go. And another penalty marker on the field. And Chapman celebrating that it's going to be on Cal Lutheran. It indeed is on Cal Lutheran. So now here comes Chapman. So after such a promising sign, that penalty proves costly. The taunting penalty after the interception. So we're tied, 35-35, 5:31 to go here in regulation. Chapman's place kicker, Ben Byrell, is perfect on extra points today. Waiting in the backfield is Jack Cartwright, the senior. Cartwright's back, likewise with Tanner Mendoza. Espinoza takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls to his left, fires far sideline, looking for his man Spencer Corona by the 33-yard line. He toe taps his way for the catch to pick up a Chapman 1st down. And it's very quiet on our end as it's now 1st down and 10 from the 34-yard line. But the Chapman fans that traveled well from Orange County, California, they're loud on the far side bleachers as we approach 5 minutes to play. Espinoza still looking for the school record in passing yards. He's at 430 right now. Takes the snap, hands it off to Tanner Mendoza. Mendoza makes a couple of cuts. He's past the 30, brought down at the 27-yard line. Pete Mitchell makes the stop, is right on the PA. The 2nd down and about 4. 4:40 to go here in the 4th quarter. And now Chapman, who still has not punted today. They were stuffed on 4th down. Gave up an interception. They're taking time off the clock, and they're going to try and score because they know they can take a 3-point lead and that put them in the win column. Espinoza takes the snap, hands it off. Tanner Mendoza, right side at the 27. Looks like he got no gain, maybe a gain of 1. Losing his helmet on the play was one of the defenders for Cal Lutheran. So now it's 3rd down and 3. We just heard the chant, what time is it? Turnover time. Another big turnover would be necessary here. 4 minutes to play. 3rd down and short. .350 to go. Espinoza taking his time. They've been very effective on 3rd down today. 50%, 4 for 8. Espinoza takes the snap, hands it off. Mendoza picks up the 1st down and more. Inside the 15, tackled at the 13-yard line. And that is a gut-punching 1st down. Inside 3 minutes and 41 seconds to go with a running clock. They're in the red zone. 1st down and 15 from the Cal-U 15-yard line as we approach 3.5 to play. Game almost over, but Cal Lutheran with 2 timeouts, Chapman with 2 as well. So we'll see how they're managed these last couple of minutes. Tanner Mendoza is their lead running back. He's number 1 on their depth chart, and he's getting these minutes late in the game. Espinoza takes the snap, and Mendoza goes up the middle, and he is stopped right at the 6-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 1 with 3 minutes to go. Jelani Blade, who had the interception, made the tackle right there. And time is time, stops are stops. And you can see on our end, Nathaniel Espinoza, look at his Chapman bench, and he has both of his hands going in a downward motion saying, settle, we don't have to rush this thing. But in the words of the Cal Lutheran faithful, what time is it? It's turnover time. Cal Lutheran got their first interception of the season in the prior Chapman drive. Espinoza with the lone back, Mendoza. 2nd down and 2. Mendoza on the carry, trying to break some tackles, and he won't do that. He is at the 6-yard line, still short of the 1st down. It's 3rd down and 1. And they're just chewing off clock with 2:10 to go. 3rd down and about a couple of feet. It looks like they're actually going to give him a loss. So it'll be 3rd down and 2. If this was a 2-minute warning drill in the NFL, we would have it because we are under 2 minutes to play. Play clock at 14 for Chapman. Now it's down to 11. Still winding down under 10 with 1:43 to go. 5 seconds on the play clock. Espinoza with 2 on the play clock, has to get it off. He takes the snap, handoff to Mendoza. Mendoza up the middle, he breaks a tackle and heads into the end zone for a Chapman touchdown. Chapman takes the lead with 1:33 to go in the 4th quarter. It's now 41-35. Well, Mendoza, we talked about it. He was their guy. He was their guy on the depth chart. He was their guy last week. And he's their guy today. Mendoza last week, I should say, had 2 touchdowns. Here's a big PAT. It's on its way, and it is good. It is now a 7-point game. So it's now 42-35. Chapman on top, 1.5 minutes to go. So it is officially do or die time for Cal Lutheran, just like they did last week. They're trying to force overtime. Jim Carlisle, the public address announcer for William Rolland Stadium, saying, got to stay off the field. So now here we go, 1:33 to go. Coxum and Martin back deep for Cal Lutheran. And it's been a crazy night. We've seen a lot of touchdowns, but the big stat of the day, Chapman hasn't punted, and this game has not been separated by more than a touchdown. It's just one of those games. Every score we've had has been in a margin of 7. Owen Tapia, the kickoff man, will do the honors here as he struts and strikes. There's the kickoff. It sails to the end zone. It's a good one. Coxum elects just to take a knee. So we will go to the 20-yard line, a little extracurricular activity after the whistle. So it's going to be first down and 10 with 1:33 to go. Cal Lutheran trailing by 7. Well, if this game holds and Chapman does not get the ball back offensively, the school record will not be broken by Nathaniel Espinoza. He will finish his day with 444 passing yards, as the school record is 505. So the fans trying to make their voices heard here at William Rolland Stadium. Isaiah Martin, the lone back for Cal Lutheran. Lasher sends Klein into a motion. Lasher takes the snap, looking far side, making the catch is Johnny Borjas, and he is tackled out of bounds at the 32-yard line. It is a pickup of 7. Clock will stop. It is second down and 3. Johnny Borjas from Rio Mesa. Went to high school out there and lives just about 25 minutes away in Oxnard, California. 1:29 to go. It's officially second down and 4. Klein, the motion man again, far side to near side. Lasher looking, pass is broken up, and is it picked off? It is not. It hit the ground first, so it is an incomplete pass. Trying to make the interception was Alexander Tariguez. And it's now third down and 4 with 1:25 to go. Cal Lutheran does have 2 timeouts left, so if you're Chapman, they can't just take a knee here if they force a stop for Cal Lutheran. A couple of rally caps here at William Rolland Stadium. Third down and 4. Lasher takes the snap, looking near sideline. He's got his man. Angel makes the catch. Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. That's enough yardage for a Cal Lutheran first down. 1:21 to go. It's first down and 10 from the 40-yard line. Julio Angel, he's been active today. He had 61 yards last week, and it looks like Chapman wants to take a timeout here. We will as well. 1:21 to go. It's a 7-point game. Chapman on top, but don't go anywhere. You're listening to CLU football on iCLU Radio, your campus station. Back here at William Rolland Stadium, first and 10 from the 40-yard line, still in Cal Lutheran territory. 1:21 to go here in regulation. Lasher, do-si-doing with Klein. Lasher takes the snap, looking far side. He has Tyson Lundring out of bounds at the 42-yard line. Another pickup for a first down for Cal Lutheran. 1:15 to go. It's going to be first down at 10. And Tyson Lundring, the famous name at Cal Lutheran, he just comes in, and you can hear it from the fans. Just leave him in the game. All he does is come off the sideline, make big catches, and go back to the sideline. 4-year varsity athlete at Newbury Park High School, just 15 minutes up the road. 8:05 legend out here. 1:15 to go. First down and 10 from the Chapman 43-yard line. This should be an illegal motion. As 2 men went into motion, it was Julio Angel and Jaden Klein. Lasher was lucky enough to get a timeout involved because Cade Jordan, the linebacker for Chapman, said, hey, these guys are offsides, or beg your pardon, an illegal motion. So 1:15 to go. We'll step aside for 30 seconds. Want to have a show on iCLU Radio? DM iCLU Radio on Instagram for more information on how you can have your own show and join the iCLU Radio Club. That's iCLU Radio on Instagram. Well, back here at William Rolland Stadium, that was Cal Lutheran's second timeout of the half. It is a 7-point game with 1:15 to go. That timeout was as a result of Julio Angel and Jaden Klein miscommunicating with two motion men. Dallas Martin lined up near side in the slot, then it's Angel, then it's Klein. Borjas far side all alone on the right side of the field. Lasher takes the snap, drops back, looking for something. Pocket collapsing, trying to avoid it. He throws to absolutely nobody, and that's going to be 2nd down and 10. The Chapman sideline is pleading that that could be intentional grounding, but it looked like he was outside of the hash marks. He was outside of the pocket, therefore that's what the head ref is saying. No penalty on the play and no loss of downs. Once again, Ryan Kircher, the right tackle, a little slow to get up, but he was able to get up on his willpower. 1:10 to go. 2nd down and 10 from the 42-yard line. From left to right, receiver formation. Martin, Angel, Klein, and Borjas. Lasher takes the snap. Quick throw. He's looking for Borjas. Borjas makes the catch. Right at the 37-yard line in Chapman territory. 1:06 to go. Clock stops on every catch out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down at about 5. And you can see on our end at least that Chapman's sideline go to their fans and say, get fired up. Indeed, it is 3rd down and 5. All alone is Isaiah Martin in the backfield. Lasher trying to make some magic. Tyson Lundring is on the field for Cal-Lu. Lasher takes the snap, looks for Lundring. Lundring makes the catch right at the 34-yard line. Clock is going to keep rolling, under a minute to go. That's going to be 4th down. This is not a 1st down, so this is the game right here, and Anthony Lugo is running to Nick Lasher to say take a timeout as Lasher is grabbing something in his chest. 52 seconds to go. We'll step aside. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to CLU Football on iCLU Radio, your campus station. Back here at William Rolland Stadium, Cal Lutheran trying to squeeze some sort of miracle victory against Chapman. It'll be the first time any of these players have beaten Chapman. Chapman has won 8 straight. It's 4th down and 1. 52 seconds to go. Lasher takes the snap. It's a low one. He bobbles it, recovers, takes off himself, and he picks up the 1st down at the 30-yard line. Clock is going to stop for now. 47 seconds. As a bug nearly struck me. Clock running now. Lasher going to try and spike it as he spikes it with 41 seconds to go. It'll be 2nd down and long. So now here's where the magic happens. Well, this Chapman linebacker core has been spectacular. I mean, coming into today, Cade Jordan, 10 tackles. Simon Hall, 6 tackles. Alexander Rodriguez, 5 tackles. I mean, the list goes on and on. But they know how to make open field tackles. They missed their job right there. 40 seconds to go, 2nd down and 10 from the 30-yard line. Lasher takes the snap, drops back, looking, far side. He's got Klein, he drops the ball. And that's an incompletion. It's 3rd down and 10. And had Klein caught that, he probably would have picked up the 1st down. His momentum was taking him towards the end zone, but the ball was heading towards the sideline, so a little bit of a cumbersome catch if he were to make it. But 36 seconds to go, 3rd down and 10. Once again, Cal Lutheran's game comes down to just 2 plays. Receiver formation from left to right. Dallas Martin, Julio Angel, Jaden Klein, and Johnny Borjas. Isaiah Martin, the lone running back. Lasher drops back, looking for the end zone. Dallas Martin hauls it in. He makes the catch at the 2-yard line and goes to the end zone for the touchdown. Oh, man! Dallas Martin sends William Rolland into a frenzy And you want some craziness, Cal Lutheran is signaling that they're going to go for 2. They're signaling that they're going to go for 2, and if this holds, and if they get this, they will take the lead. But if they don't, Chapman would likely preserve this victory. Oh my goodness. What a sequence of events. Well, here we go. Cal Lutheran looking to snap an 0 for 8 against Chapman. It's a series that is currently tied at 13 apiece as Chapman takes a timeout, and boy, let me tell you, this has been absolutely insane. And you saw it, the second they made that touchdown, Anthony Lugo and company, they were running down that sideline, pointing those fingers up. Because, hey, we haven't seen a 2-point conversion all day, as we are currently in a timeout as Chapman took one. But, man, my goodness. But Dallas Martin, he's been the man. So we'll see if they get the 2-point conversion. And even if they don't get it, you still have an onside kick, but never do you want to put the fate of the game in an onside kick. Both teams with no timeouts left. What a game to open up the home skid here at William Rolland. All right, here we go. Timeout over. Cal Lutheran fans on their feet at William Rolland Stadium. Motion man is Klein. Lasher takes the snap, rolls to his right, looking for somebody. Incomplete. The 2-point conversion is no good. And all Chapman has to do is recover the kick and take a knee. He was open in the back of the end zone. Well, 42-41 is where this game stands right now. And Chapman, all they have to do is recover the likely onside kick. And that's the ball game. And that's gutsy. It is gutsy. It's not a SCIAC matchup by any means, but you want to take it somewhat more serious than you would any other game, an exhibition, because it's not an exhibition. It's a game on your schedule. But, you know, another gutsy decision. They paid off tonight thus far, but every decision is going to come down to that. Should he have gone for the extra point? Burgos was perfect today instead of 2. Because Lugo was right on 4th down. They were doing their thing on 4th down. 4th down, they were 3 for 4. That was their efficacy, and they were doing their thing, like we said. But now, here's Burgos. Likely going to kick an onside one here. And we're going to see if this is recovered by Cal Lutheran. Here we go. 29 seconds to go. 42-41 the score. Here's the kick. Here's the deke. And it is recovered by Chapman at the 49-yard line. And that's going to end it. Ball game not final yet. 27 seconds to go, but all Nathaniel Espinoza has to do is take a knee. Boy, an absolute thriller at William Rolland Stadium on a Saturday night. And Cal Lutheran going to fall to 0-2 to start off their season. Chapman, who has had their number, will finally take a lifetime lead in the series, as they'll now lead the series lifetime 14 wins to 13 wins. But what a game it was. I mean, you talk about Espinoza, 444 yards. Lasher with 387 as Espinoza takes the snap, takes the knee, and the clock is going to wind down. Chapman is victorious, and they're electric. Boy, this is probably one of the best games of football we have seen in recent years at Cal Lutheran, at William Rolland Stadium at least. Kingsmen and Panthers both getting a standing ovation as the clock winds down. 2-1, and that's it. That's the game. 42-41, Cal Lutheran falls to Chapman. What a matchup this was. Matchup of the season, and it was just game number 2 Kingsmen are back at home next Saturday against Puget Sound at 11 a.m. So it'll be a little hotter, hopefully not as hot as 100 degrees, but on behalf of all of our crew, thank you so much for joining us on the first ever iCLU radio broadcast from location. From our graphics designer, Liv Charbonneau, who did such a fantastic job on our scorebug, I'm Logan Soforenko saying good night from William Rolland Stadium. We'll see you next week